previously on this channel, this is what I recorded. Check out my pinned comments and my description box and the end cards to see this video. What's going on? It's V from VLoveCrystals and VLoveTarot. Today's pick a card is a special one. We're cleansing out the love readings. We're starting over, but we're going to cleanse them out with a nice what surprises are coming pick a card. And then go back into the love readings. If you have anything in mind that you would like me to record, let me know in the comments. Alright, so I also post pick a cards, live streams, so I hope you have your notifications turned on if you are subscribed. I also do live streams, fun stuff. Did I say that? I don't know. I've been trying to do this intro, so I forget what I repeated, what I did say, what I didn't say. Alright, so before you, we have 3 piles. I shuffled, I zoned out, listened to my little meditation music last night, got all into these piles. I used many different decks, and this morning I painted my nails, so you'll see a little change. I can't wait to dive into what surprises are coming for you. Pile 1, you have the Chakra Kabbalah, beautiful colors here. Pile 1, this is for you. I'm going to have all the timestamps below. Pile 2, you have the Auric Cleansing card. Pile 2, timestamps are always in my description box and pinned in my comments for your reference. And pile 3, you have the Prism of Existence. So these are your 3 piles. If you need more time, please feel free to pause and just reflect on these. Take a little, gander. Just really zone in on these. Pause the video, look at them carefully, and then feel which one you feel most pulled towards. Alright, let's dive in. Thank you for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your day after you read these messages, hear these messages, and let me know that you visited by leaving a comment. Pile 1, you're first. What's going on, pile 1? You chose this stack right here, Chakra Kabbalah. I'll tell you the keywords after in case you hadn't read it yet. I just want to go with the imagery. Alright, if you're new, please subscribe. If not, thank you for returning. I can't wait to see what's coming in for you, particular pile 1. Woosa, let's bless and cleanse the energy. Okay, so I like to do these periodically where we kind of like do a reset button. We do a bunch of love readings and then we reset with a non-love related reading, and this is what it is. What surprises are coming, and I use a multitude of different decks. Alright, like we used to do it old school. If you are a regular on my channel, this is how I used to shuffle my cards. I would use like so many different decks, 1 card from each deck, put it all together, and complete the story. Alright, so you got emotions. It's a good way to kind of like refresh and you know, give a variety of a reading. It's just different to just do one card per deck and then piece it all together. Emotions, you got that moon right there. Living light energy, see the beauty in life. Ooh, this is some juicy stuff. And 8 of Pentacles. These look like little pentacles too. This like little oh shoot, there's little shapes inside each circle. Little shapes, looks like little pentacles. You have Art Witch, creativity, expression, and beauty. You have Scorpio, passion, secrecy, intensity. That kind of goes with the emotions, right? I like it. Ooh, this is fun. You have Date, a hot date going up the stairs. It also looks like Rapunzel's tower. And Romeo's like, or Juliet's tower, Rapunzel's, I don't know. Either or. You have the Dev, take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit. Oh, damn, that's deep. That's deep. Woo! I was like all into this last night. I was channeling, I put some cool music on. And I really got into my little moment right there with all these cards. I'm like, wow. I felt a lot of channeling energy. So you have Voodoo in Blue, back off. This bottom line is a little intense, I will say. Owl, wise seeing, wise action. Intrusion, says the Kitchen Witch card. Okay, you got Give Love as well. And Fire Magic. So these two wanted to pop through, and I didn't know which one really wanted to make its way. So I decided to keep both. Fire Magic, and they have like these 2 candles that they're holding, and both it has little heart flames. So Give Love and Fire Magic. Okay, you got the moon right there too. Alright, you got a moon right here behind the owl's eyes. Alright, so give me a second to tune into this message, and then I'm gonna give you a full reading, okay, friends? And if you see anything that stands out to you, anything that makes sense in a different way, use your intuition. You don't have to take my intuition for it or my words for it, okay? Alright, now's the time to reflect. Alright, pile 1, I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely a love reading. I was keeping it open-ended so that we wouldn't just navigate or find our way through love or back to love, you know, kind of give everything a refreshing reset button, you know, get away from love readings for a second. But it's bringing me right back to a love-related reading. Alright, so this is pretty intense, I would have to say, because you got the emotions here, you got the Dev here with all this fire, this heavy energy. You got the Scorpio, the intimacy right here. You got this Voodoo in Blue girl. You got the Give Love energy, the Date. I said that already, right? Yeah. So Spirit's saying, you also got Beauty right there. So Spirit's saying that this is an important time of your life where things start to intensify and deepen. So if you are in a relationship with someone right now, keep listening. Keep listening. If you're not, this is what's to come. Because look, 8 of Pentacles is here, so it's being worked on. It's behind the scenes. It's working behind the scenes. Something's working behind the scenes. Yeah, intrusion. There's something that's coming in. Okay. So for you, pile 1, I feel like the connection that you're in, you reach some kind of turning point, a breakthrough. You guys are having some kind of awakening moment where you're finally feeling like you're in sync. They're sharing these 2 candles, and they're like looking at each other. It's kind of like they're blending their energies, blending their lives for some reason. It just looks that way. You even got the 2 cats drinking from the same milk bowl. You got these, the fire, the flames, the little heart-shaped fire embers just fizzling around them. So I feel like something happens between you and your person. You got passion, secrecy, intensity. Yeah, something's intensifying. Something is definitely elevating here, changing. You got the stairs leading up to the inside of the tower, inside of the castle, inside someone's heart. So it's like someone's heart has opened. You either had a conversation that cleared the energy and it awakened something in your person. And it awakened something in you. I see the eyes are wide open. So I'm going to use my Wishes Oracle to clarify everything for what blessings are coming your way. Oh, wow. You got Chakra Kabbalah. You could be feeling like you're in alignment with your person. Like finally, they see you. They see you in your beauty. See the beauty in life. They see you. And maybe it wasn't like this before. Maybe you didn't feel understood or heard or seen before. Chakra Kabbalah. Spiritual path, life lessons, and karma. Yeah, that's that good energy. You finally feeling like you're in fusion with yourself. You're in sync with yourself. And then, of course, when that happens, everything else just falls into place, too. This tree, this ever-growing tree. Okay, why is the emotions card here? Thank you, Spirit. All the decks I used to do will be linked below for your reference, including my own from my shop, babyaves.com. Why is emotions here? For power one, surprise coming in. Why? Healing. There you go. Feeling like, okay, I can actually be in my heart space. I've healed. I don't have to block it off. I don't have to close it off. I can actually be present with my heart, my emotions, my feelings. And she is kind of, look at that. She's holding her chest like this, and her eyes are closed. You're embracing yourself. You're accepting yourself. But you're opening your arms. You see the wings wide open. So your emotional healing for you. Yeah, things are finally moving into the right space for you and your mates. And if you're single, look what's coming out. Or look what's come to be, or is coming to be. You got this explosive energy. Explosive. Why is the living light energy here? See the beauty in life. This is like something that you're like experiencing, where it feels like it's too good to be true. And it's very spiritual too. It's a spiritual encounter, a spiritual change. Why is this beauty in life card here for your surprise? Courage. Ooh. Now you feel confident in your stance, in your body, in your relationship. Maybe you felt insecure. Maybe you needed to be reassured. You were not aligned. You were out of whack. You were not balanced. And now you are. These chakras looking like they're in alignment. You feeling like you're more in control. You feel like you know where you stand in your relationship. You know what your role is. You have Eight of Cups. I'm sorry, Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Eight of Pentacles. For what surprises are coming your way. Friendship. You know, this was underneath the deck, and then I decided to shuffle it back. Friendship. This is like you guys not only being good lovers, but being able to talk about anything and confide in each other. There's loyalty here, trust, respect, kindness. You have excitement here too. Look at all these colors. Art, witch, creativity, expression, and beauty. You're feeling so elated. Your heart is wide open. It's pouring out. Now you feel like you can trust yourself, trust your person. That's the blessing. You reach some kind of milestone, a breakthrough, like I said. Why is the creativity card here for your surprise? Relief. Oh, look at that. Yes. Like I said, explosion, explosive energy. You're feeling explosive. You're feeling intense. You're feeling expressive. You're feeling like, oh my gosh, I can breathe again. I'm so happy. I'm the Nine of Cups today. Why is the Passion card here? For what surprises are coming? Intimacy. There you go. You have passion, secrecy, intensity. And then you got intimacy right next to that. So it's basically coming out twice. Look at that. That's amazing. So you guys are really bonding. You're connecting. You're feeling good, man. You're feeling good. Why is the dates here? Okay, so important dates. You're dating. The more you date, the more you open up. The more you see each other, the more you grow closer. The exciting anticipation. Going up each step. You're getting closer and closer and closer. There could also be an important date. An important day that you and your person accomplish a milestone, get through a difficult conversation. One step closer, one step higher, one step closer. Yes. Why is the date card here? Humility. Look at that. You got the little tower back there, and you got he's in a cathedral, a tower. You got a tower right here. So this is saying that you guys you're learning to listen. And you're learning to speak. So taking turns listening to your person and holding things, like, you know how like sometimes people say something to us and it makes us want to be sarcastic. It makes us want to respond in a sarcastic, smart ass kind of way. And sometimes we hold back because we don't want to hurt our person's feelings. So when you have a date, when you have a conversation, you might feel like like your witty, sarcastic self wants to reply, and so you're learning to be more kind and humble with your words because you don't want to offend your person when they're trying to be vulnerable with you. So on a special day in a place, there's a lot of conversation and you're doing a lot of listening. It's very quiet in this energy. So you're doing a lot of listening and your person's doing a lot of talking and taking turns. You're doing a lot of talking and your person must listen. So you guys are learning how to like do the talking dance. Okay, you dance, I watch you. This is your dancing space, your talking space. And then now you sit down and watch me dance and watch me or listen to me talk. All right, let's see what the dev wants to tell you as far as your surprise. This is awesome because now, like I said, there's a breaking point. You're being heard, you're being understood, you're being seen. Isn't that what we talked about when we first started this reading? Okay, so the dev is basically telling us it's not the dark energy that's being presented. It says, take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit. To me, this is like saying I'm coming out as the Capricorn, the workaholic, the crazy person who puts in a lot of damn work. You got strength with the courage lion. So the courageous lion. So basically, Spirit's saying this Capricorn is coming through. And you're putting a lot of effort into this relationship. Finally, it's equal. Both of you. There's a balance. I do this side, you do that side. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. I talk to you about how I feel, you talk to me about how you feel. There's even Stevens here, even reciprocal effort. And that's the milestone. Maybe you felt like it was one-sided. Maybe you felt like you were pulling the weight. Maybe you felt like it was just you. You were the one that were feeling all these emotions, but your person's feeling them too. Why is the voodoo and boo back off? I feel this is like you protecting, yeah, like you holding this. You see how she's holding her arms and she's holding her doll. This is you protecting. Look at that. You have acceptance with the dog, loyalty here. You are protecting your relationship. You're feeling like, but you're also like protecting yourself from getting into the dark energy, from thinking negative thoughts again, negative intrusive thoughts, negative things about your partner. Like if you were questioning and doubting your connection, you're no longer doing that. You're like back off. You're taking all the negative thinking patterns, negative insecurity, emotions, like kind of pushing them away. Like if you're questioning, oh, he doesn't love me, she doesn't feel me, she doesn't want to be with me in the future. It's like, nope, whenever that creeps up, you kind of shut that part of your brain off, so to speak. Yeah, you're not trying to like let anything taint your relationship. Even if it comes from your own brain, you know, from your own shadows. You're like, nope, I'm not dealing with this. I want to stay positive. I'm going to stay hopeful. I'm going to stay secure. Stay confident and courageous. Happiness, yes, I'm going to stay happy. I'm not going to go let my shadow self talk me into a lower frequency, like talking yourself out of this relationship or talking yourself out of something. Like, some people just feel like, well, I don't know what my person's intentions are for me, so I'm just gonna close off and pull away. And you're sticking this through. You're giving it your all. You're not giving half a results. You're giving your all. You're putting so much work into this. It says the impeccable work ethic card and the Eight of Pentacles that showed up underneath this deck, underneath this card. Or was it this one? Hold on. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles and friendship. Putting work into this connection, this friendship, this relationship. You have Owl, wise seeing, wise actions. So now you're comfortable with what you see. You're comfortable with the results, where this connection is heading. You feel like you're in a good place. No need to question or doubt. Why is the intrusive card here? Why is the intrusion card here? You do have those negative thoughts that come your way, but I think you're getting better with just not obsessing over them with the, you know, because the devil is here in your reading, and it's saying you're not getting consumed by those negative thoughts. You're working through that. Sex appeal, and it does also have the Capricorn energy, right? Intrusion, sex appeal, so you could be feeling like hot and heavy under the collar. You got those other the sexy thoughts coming through, those fantasies. So you got a lot of beautiful surprises here. You got some healing, you got some sexy surprises, you got some relief with the sex appeal. You got the intimacy with the relief right there. You got the give love, the sex appeal, oh my goodness. And you have cleansing right here, okay? So yeah, this is like a beautiful energy, perseverance. This is a very good energy to be in because I don't think it was a very comfortable space before. Maybe there was a lot of doubt. There was an elephant in the room and you couldn't really talk about it. Maybe you didn't feel comfortable talking about it. But you guys did. You guys did. And you learned your person's, like, you picked up, not picked up, you kind of like, now you understand where your person is coming from, and now they get you. They see you. They hear you. They understand where you're coming from. They understand your heart. There's a trust here. That's the surprise, to be honest. You're in sync with your person. Before you didn't feel like you were. It felt uncomfortable. You felt unhappy. You were pulling the weight yourself. Now it's double energy. Maybe you felt like you were the one who couldn't really perform in the bedroom because you just didn't feel close with your person. Now you feel like you can. You feel comfortable. Yeah, this energy is definitely brand new for you. You have a cleansed energy here. Spiritual path, life lessons, and karma. This is lovely, lovely. Let's see, I'm going to pull some, lovely messages since this is a love reading. Let me pull some beautiful messages, okay? I'm going to use the Jukebox Love Messages Oracle. All these decks are in my shop. And the ones that I get from Amazon or other websites, I will link them below, of course. Alright, what messages want to come through from your person to you? Because this is a love reading. Jukebox Love Message. What love song wants to come through? What love messages want to come through? Okay. Alright, are you ready? You ready? Okay, first one, release me. Change needed. Yes, change happens. Yes, definitely. You have cleansing, you have change. You got the butterfly right here. There is some kind of shift, a breaking point, a turning point. Sorry, breakthrough, turning point. I'm creeping on the down low. So now you got two lions here. Creeping on the down low. Creeping on the down low. Nobody's supposed to know. Oh my goodness. I see the signs. I'm awake. Yeah, we talked about that with the owl eyes. Lifting the veil, lifting the blindfold. I'm crying inside. This tells me you have the emotion card right here and the moon. Well, the moon came out a few times, to be honest. So I feel like this is happy tears. Yeah, relief, intimacy. This is happy. Oh yeah, you have happiness right here. Your love is poison. That's the dev. Maybe you feel consumed by your person. You just want to be all in their business, all with them all the time. Undo this pain you caused. And you're driving me crazy. Breaking point. Didn't I say? What? What? Alright, so you're driving me crazy. I just feel like it's the energy of the dev. Like when you guys feel so drawn to each other. You gotta be with each other all the time. You feel attached to them. And maybe it drives them crazy. It drives you crazy. You also being away from each other for long stretches of time could drive you both crazy. You just want to be with each other again. That you guys could also have your ups and downs, and that drives you nuts because you're like, I just want us to be happy. So all relationships have ups and downs, but I feel like whatever down you go through helps you go back up and elevate. You become stronger. You have the strength card. You had the lion, right? Didn't the strength card come out? Oh yeah, you had the strength with the guy. Damn it, I don't know where it went. The guy, I think it was underneath the deck when I was showing you, right? Look, you have underneath good karma, and this talks about karma. You had the strength card, so it does make you stronger. Your ups and downs, your roller coasters, your emotional roller coasters with your person, and you guys have turned you have gone through your shift, your breaking point, your turning point, and there's a relief here. So, and this pain, yes, this pain has been undone. Now you guys see each other, you understand each other, you respect. Poisonous love, like I said, it could be intoxicating. You just can't get enough. The dev card did come out, right? Intoxication. Release me could also be like maybe you feel you hold on to this too tight in some ways, and so it's nice. It's essential to give a little bit of breathing room so that you guys can keep on growing together. And just know that this person isn't going anywhere. You did have this girl holding on to her voodoo doll for dear life. So just know that this relationship isn't going anywhere. And this person's holding on to you just as much as you're holding on to them. You guys are awesome. That's the surprise, that you're working through shadows and that you have ups and downs, but you're getting through them. And you're feeling release and relief. Things are going to be alright. No need to worry or second guess. You feel comfortable now. Beautiful. Happy. So this is what I've got. Let me know if this makes sense at all. I do personal readings. I have slowed down as my schedule got really busy lately. So, but if you book a reading, of course, I always get to my readings. They are my priority as I take them seriously. Check out my website, babyaves.com. I'll see you next time. Hello, pile number 2. You chose this card, this deck right here, the stack. Auric Cleansing. And I'm going to read to you the little keywords as soon as this reading is halfway through. See if it comes together nicely. Alright, if you're new, please subscribe. If not, thank you for returning. I love to post picker cards and live streams. Let's see what surprises are coming your way. If you want a personal reading with me, check out my website, babyaves.com. The link is right up there. And all the decks I use, of course, is always links below in my comments and description box, whether they're my own or from other lovely creators. You have Burn, Angel of Soulmates, Ace of Swords. This gives me the burn gives me like the twin flame vibe. The fire in your belly when you see your person. Is this another love reading? What? We'll see. Music Witch, Vibration, Harmony, Frequency. Let's move these over. I miss using one card per deck, and because it's fun, you get to bring everything together in a sequence. Cancer, emotional loyalty and understanding. Nice. Complacent. Wow, complacent. Death, a time of natural transition and transformation. Clouds, mystical. The mends a broken heart fairy, healing from heartache. Okay. Faith. And ground and center. I gotta have faith, faith, faith. I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith, baby. Maybe. So this is like saying to me, well, let me just take some time to like reflect. I'll allow you to do the same. I don't want to like distract you. Oh, shoot. Alright, pile 2 lovely 2s. This is very, very colorful. This is very colorful. You know, interesting enough, pile 1 also had cleansing. It came out with a different card, and number 2, you have cleansing here. Okay, so this is very, very, very powerful, colorful. So all sorts of stuff happening for you. So it's not just one little thing, it's like a multitude of them. Okay, so for pile 1, I feel like your energy is saying, look at that clarity. Your energy is basically, yeah, Ace of Swords, clarity. That's what that is. You are basically healing right now. You're going through something, you're leaving something behind. You're going through something that is very transformational. It's very essential for your growth. You have left someone behind, something behind, a person, place, a thing behind. And, you know, this is a collective reading, so tell me how it fits your story. If it's like a, see, clarity is coming out again, and I'm shuffling in my hand. See, this was not there before. I shuffled again. Clarity is still here. So you have, because you walked away, before you cleansed because you walked away, you cleansed your spirit from something. And in this energy, you kind of burnt whatever didn't serve you, whatever was holding you down, anchoring you, dimming your light. You kind of walked away from it. Even though there was a lot of, you know, talk, convincing, coercing, luring, coercing. There was a lot of like persuading, a lot of luring you away from your goal, your plan, but you stuck with it. And I'm shuffling again. You have acceptance. You accepted that this is what you need to do. You improved yourself. You figured out what you need to do for yourself, again with more clarity. And you had to make a tough decision for your highest good. You have powerful voice, so you probably talked about this with yourself. You probably had a see, you freed yourself from something. So you had a very hard realization. You walked away from something, and the blessing is that because you walked away, even though it was very difficult, you feel like you burned someone the wrong way. I'm sorry, you know, someone's feeling burned by you is what I'm saying, what I'm feeling. I think it's a somebody. Because you did this, Spirit saying forgive yourself. You had to do what needs to be done. Your person's going to forgive you too eventually. This is for your health, your highest good, for the health of your heart, health of your brain. And because you're doing this, you're actually becoming more in alignment with yourself. You're becoming more awakened. You're opening up to different connections now. Now there's a space that was being empty. I'm sorry. It was being emptied. You're emptying yourself, emptying your life, emptying your memory bank, emptying your wounds. You're kind of like cleansing through it. And because of all that, actually something else is filling this void. See, healing from heartache. I have to have faith. Yeah, you stayed hopeful. You stayed positive. And a lot of forgiveness keeps coming through. I'm shuffling my deck in my hand over here underneath the table. See, you're finding closure with this acceptance. So Spirit is saying, bravo to you for cutting things away that didn't support you, or cutting a connection that was not for you. And because you did that, something else is being blessed for you with your name on it. It's like a blessing is being worked on. It's being blessed. And then when it's ready, it's going to come to you. So Spirit is saying, just keep on raising vibration, keep on elevating, keep on rising like the embers, the burning embers. Keep on going up, keeping on. Vibration, harmony, frequency. You're definitely brightening. Your light is more brighter. Your light is more brighter. Sex appeal, and you have peace. Yeah, this is beautiful energy for you, okay? Because you were in the trenches. You were so heartbroken. These two cards look the same with all these like neon lights, purples and the purples. Look at that, purples right here too. You did some magic, my friend. I don't know if you hibernated and you cried your heart out for like a month or two. Whatever it is that you did for yourself, you healed, okay? You really took charge. You took action. You look, abundance is here for you. I'm telling you, because you worked through this, look at that. Because you did all this magic, all this cleansing, this detoxification, this freaking goodbye, I don't want to see you anymore, don't want to be ya, self-control. Even though you have resistance, you were like, again with the clarity, you had some kind of like tug and pull kind of energy, where it's like you wanted to go back to your person, place, or thing, but then you knew you couldn't, or you shouldn't, and you kept resisting. You kept saying, nope, I'm going to stay disciplined, I have self-control, I'm going to keep with my plans, I don't want to go backwards, I want to go forward. And because of this, you have a breakthrough here, you have clarity. It's very emotional. You have the Cancer too. It's a very emotional energy. But Spirit's saying, keep crying, keep screaming if you have to scream. People will understand if you can't go on dates, or if you can't meet up with your friends, if you can't go and fly and travel with family. They will understand. This is a pivotal time in your growth, on your journey, on your path, in your life, and you need to complete this goal, this closeout. I don't know, for some of you, you could have left a job and you were with it for 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, and it was bittersweet. And it's like, but I was being drained. I wasn't being recognized for my efforts. I was getting paid peanuts and being exploited for my work ethic, for my skills, and no longer you walk away. For others of you, yes, a relationship, a very toxic one, or draining one, very heavy, potent relationship that you felt stuck in, perhaps. For others of you, it could be a diet or a bad habit, a lifestyle change, and you know that it was kind of breaking you down and pulling and draining you and pulling you away from your health. So you're kind of like you're deading something. Something's ending within you. A time of natural transition and transformation. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling. Mystical, there's some things that you don't see that is still being worked on, and you're not supposed to know everything. So even though you might be asking tarot readers or shuffling your own cards or just meditating to get those answers yourself, Spirit's saying you're not going to know everything, and there's a reason why. Mental broken heart, yes, you're healing, absolutely. Stay faithful, stay hopeful, stay optimistic, stay elevated, stay in your high vibration, your high frequency, because it's gonna pay off. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm so happy I stayed on my track, I stayed with my goal, I didn't waver, I didn't resist to temptation. I'm so freaking happy. And this is you just letting go, letting everything just fall away, you grounding yourself, you being in the present moment. So, okay, your blessing. You are detached from something very heavy and toxic, okay? You burned that away. You ended that. You deaded it. okay, friend? I'm not gonna lie, that's basically what the gist of this is. And you're excited about this energy. Self-control, sex appeal. You are very excited about this, okay? This is something that you thought you need to do for yourself, and it's gonna pay off. Excitement again. Anything else? What other surprises are coming your way? Dear pile number 2. Wealth. That's the abundance we're talking about. Yes, your richness. You're wrapping yourself in emotional richness and physical richness. Freaking awesome. Spiritual richness too. Your ancestors are upon you. They're helping you. Your guides. Okay? And you're leaning closer. You're opening space for your true person. You got the soulmate card. Acceptance. It is what it is. Creativity. Absolutely. That's the Empress. The abundant Empress we talked about. The abundance card just came through. Happiness. Absolutely. You put work into yourself. Look at that. You put work into yourself and look what happens. You increase your value, your wealth. Okay, your frequency, your vibration, your freaking aura. Everything just elevates. Okay? You're freaking amazing. Pat yourself on the back. You got freedom. See, you freed yourself from this. Love, see? You free yourself from something that was very toxic, very heavy, and not really, it wasn't very supportive. And look, you hold space for something new. You got health too. Health and travel. Self-improvement, absolutely. So look, gratitude, you're very grateful. Absolutely, my friend. What the freak? Justice, yeah! Alright, that's what I got. This is so beautiful. Very beautiful. I wanna like kind of get, okay, so you worked hard on yourself. So for that, I'm gonna give you cards. Look at that. You have sex appeal, and now you have libido and sex appeal. Didn't I just see sex appeal? Oh, it came out in my hand when I was like shuffling 1,000 times. Sex appeal came out, right? The red card. This says sex appeal. So, yeah, you're feeling yourself. You're feeling mighty fine. You're looking mighty good. Okay, let's see. What makes you so attractive now that you have freed yourself from something very heavy and draining and negative? And maybe it was just not for you at this time. That's okay. That's okay that you had to go through this, and then at a certain point it was right for you, and then I think you outgrew it. That's the thing. It's like you're elevating, you're growing. So now it's not for you, but it was for you at one point. All right, so let's see. What makes you so attractive, so alluring, so beautiful? Your essence, right? Your essence. What makes your energy so beautiful? Your parental instincts. Your nurturing energy, your Empress energy. Yep, we talked about that. Your lips and teeth. Oh, baby. Your purpose and life goals. Now you're redirected. You're like, you have like kind of like prioritized your life. Your independence. Yeah, because you're free. Oh my gosh, you got all these cards wanting to talk to you. Oh my gosh, you're free. Your independence, your freedom. See? You're like the Statue of Liberty. You're free. Your musical preferences, your scent and essence, your beauty marks and dimples, your confidence, and your silky skin. 2, you also have replenishment, renewal, restoration. You see? That's exactly what we were talking about for the past 15 minutes, about you totally changing and coming out a different person. You're elevated, okay, friends? So that's your blessing. Hello, welcome to your reading. Whoa, I pulled too many cards. There you go. Hello, pile 3. What's going on? How are you? Thank you for choosing this pile. The other 2 piles, magnifique. Precioso. Alright, so I can't wait to see what comes of your pile 3. If you are new, please subscribe. If not, thank you for returning. I do pick-a-cards, live streams. You never know what I'm going to post on this channel when it comes to readings. And let's dive in. All the decks I use will be linked below my description box and my comment section, whether they're from my website or from Amazon. the lovely creators. If you want to book a reading with me, my website is babyaves.com. You can just check out the services section. Check out my community tab. I will be asking you what you would like to see for future videos. And if you missed yesterday's video, it was on, or 2 days ago, I posted a video on Delulu Checkpoint, the reality of your situation, what it really, really is. Check that out. All right, so let's see. Pile number 3, Prism of Existence. So I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to read to you the words at a later time. You have V. To me, this is like you checking something off. Check. Looks like a letter V. Also a lot of flying. Like flying birds. Freedom. Vitality. Feeling alive again. Flying. Fleeing from something. You have secret temptation. Being led astray. Fairy, witch, roots, culture, majesty. The Empress. Oh my gosh, she also came out in another pile. That's so funny. Because I shuffled this stack yesterday. And then today, when I was clarifying one of the other piles, an Empress card came out. That's so, so wild. Aquarius. Nice to see you here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Cover. Mountain. Candle. Illumination. Mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Prism of existence. Prism of existence. Separation. Extension. Independence. Identity. Wait, what? Independence. Freedom. Fleeing the scene. Escaping. You got 2 mountains here. These kind of look like they go together. These mountains right there. Illumination. Okay. I see a theme here. Sewer mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful, darling. You have a bond here. And you have prayers and wishes. Ooh, baby. Okay, I'm going to use my clarifiers, of course. I did it a different way with pile 2 and 1. There were different ways of me clarifying. And the messages, wow, powerful. We'll see how we want to shuffle this deck. So, dear pile number 3, you definitely you're becoming more independent than you realize. No, that wasn't a question mark. It was more like, I'm not done speaking. And I kind of raised my pitch a little bit higher because there's something else I wanted to mention. So look at that, the innovative, free, progressive thinker. You are someone who has graduated. You're kind of flying solo here. But first of all, I want to tell you that you are going through something very taxing on your health. You're going through something very difficult. You're going through something dark. And Spirit wants you to see the opportunities you have before you. But will you be able to see this if you're still in this energy? There is abundance up ahead. So right now, this is very heavy. Your shadows are like saying, help me, help me, help me. And it could be something from your past, like an old wound that keeps pulling you back. You got roots, culture. So you could be trying to fight something that is pulling you back. You're trying to fight it, trying to heal it out, but then something drags you back in. Debt paid. You're trying to pay your debt. You're trying to fix your karma. But something just, see the karma, see? Something keeps pulling you back. So Spirit's saying that the reason why you're being pulled back is because you haven't completely made sense of it or accepted it or healed it out yet, addressed it, felt your pain from it. And so your blessing is actually going to come from rising from the ashes. It's going to come from that dark time, that dark space. Sad to say that, because you see, I see the sun right here at the end of your reading. Aquarius, air, the star, sun. I do feel like the only way you'll be able to see your blessings, your abundance, your opportunities is if you go and ride the storm. If you go through this hard time, that's the only way you're going to be able to come out alive and well and happy and awakened. Oh gosh, yeah, I feel like you're in the bottom of the well. You're in a dark place. And the Spirit's saying, hello, I'm here, don't worry. I'm here, I got you. But you got to keep pushing through. Keep climbing that rope. We're almost there. The sun's here too. The cats are here playing. We're waiting to graduate you. We're waiting to celebrate you. So, yeah, it feels very, very challenging, taxing, draining, exhausting. I'm going to see what this pertains to. Oh boy, yeah, secret temptation. Something's definitely pulling you back into the cave and down to the well, into the see, she's in the sewer, the well. So it seems like you're really, really struggling with something. What is this pertaining to, Pile 3? What is it that you're struggling with? The moon. Interesting. See a lot of moon energy too. That's tough. That's deception, emotions. It's your intuition and your brain. It's like your intuition feels like it's being tricked. It's being played with. Like delusion. Like you feel delusional. You feel like you're in Twilight Lands, Twilight Zone. You know, you feel like you're going crazy in some way. And that's the darkness we're talking about. Yeah, it's hard to see in the dark. It's hard to see. You know, when it's pitch black, you're like, am I seeing things? Or are those really twinkles up ahead of me? Am I seeing smoke and air? Do I see lights? Or is that just my freaking eyes playing tricks on me? So you got the Hanged Man here too. And the Six of Cups. There's something from your past. You also got the Emperor. Wow, look at these colors. There's a whole plethora of rainbow colors, and all the dark ones want to come through. Five of Cups. So this is something that you thought you have walked away from. You have Eight of Wands here. I feel like that's the energy you'll be getting into very soon. Things start picking up. Things start taking off. Things start progressing in a fast manner. Alright, so for you, I do feel like there's something that you are mourning. You're kind of going through a death. So to speak, you're losing out on something, or you are losing something, or someone, or an opportunity. Something is being taken from you. Independence, identity, separation. So something is being separated from you, taken from you, and you're mourning this loss, and you're making sense of it. But you're also trying not to make sense of it. You're saying, no, I'm not going through this, no. It's like you're not trying to face this, but it is happening. And your intuition knows it's happening, but yeah, your intuition knows something is happening or something needs to happen, but you're kind of in denial and you don't want to face this. You don't want to go through this. So, man, this is very, like, I wasn't expecting this. Just keep in mind that this does have a positive outcome, but like I said, we can't get to the positive rewards, the outcome, the coins, the wealth, the sun, until we get through the dark soul of this, the shedding of this, the dark night of the soul, you know, the shadow work is what I should say. This feels very heavy, I will say. It does feel very dark and gloomy in this reading. Okay, so in some ways the three piles have something to do with each other, but just with different energies, different outcomes, different experiences, different messages, different guidance. But they also have one thing in common. I'm not going to mention what it is because I don't want to, yeah. I'm not going to compare. Alright. This V definitely comes back to vitality, like seeing the lights, but again, you have to be a bat. That's what I'm saying, like some kind of flying animal. A bat is a mammal, so it's a flying mammal, so which is you. So you could be in a bat cave, in the well, in the freaking sewer, needing to do your shadow work, needing to listen to yourself, you know, the echoes of your intuition, of your thoughts, listening to it, making sense. You're in the Hanged Man energy, just making sense of everything. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit wants me to cleanse this energy. Yes, mourn the loss, cry it out, make a note to grieve this. Don't just stuff it under the rug and act like it doesn't exist, or you can't try to avoid it. You can try to, but you won't be able to. It's coming in here. I feel like there's a tower moment coming. And that's going to be how you release this energy. You got to get through the storm to get to the sunshiny day. And then what happens is when you get through this, you mourn this loss, you cry over this energy, you scream it out, you write about it, you talk about it, you share it, you write a book about it, you sing a song about it, you tell it to a group of people who can also go through their stuff. That's where the magic happens. That's when things start to turn around, by you like going through this. So I think for some of you, the emotions right here, you're kind of making sense of something. It's not what you thought it would be, and now you have to accept it. For some of you, oh man, I really wanted my person to commit to me and marry me. I have to accept that they never want that. They may never want it. They may never come to this same desire that I have, and I have to accept it, or walk away and free myself, right? And then for others of you, you have to accept that part of you, because it does say identity. This Aquarius, very individual, intellectual thinker right here. Somebody who's very independent. You know yourself. You know who you are. You're very comfortable in your own skin. But even so, you got this caterpillar in her cocoon, and she's slowly coming out. So you're realizing a part of yourself is dying, a part of yourself, and I don't mean that in a like figuratively speaking sense, or is that what it's called? Literally speaking, figurative, I don't know. I don't mean that in a like physical form sense. I mean that in a spiritual sense, like a realization, like something you know is not for you, and part of you is dying, and maybe part of you is not who you used to be. For others of you, you could be realizing that you like something different. And maybe the average society norm, the average people, no. Society would not accept you, or your family will not accept you for who you are now. And that's a bitter pill to swallow, because you can't act like your old self. You have to act like your new self. So for some of you, you could be finding out that you're gay, or that you're now gonna start smoking, or or maybe you're quitting, substances, and your family is not gonna understand you now because that's what they love to do. They love to drink and smoke and gamble and whatever. And now you're realizing you can't do that stuff anymore. And now maybe you'll have to realize that that group of friends, that group of family people, family circle, family relations are no longer people that you should be hanging out with. And that's a bitter pill to swallow. That's very difficult. That's an ending. That's a death, right? For others of you, maybe you're realizing that you're going to now have to take vitamins and pills for the rest of your life for health purposes. And that's a bitter pill to swallow. Okay, no pun intended. That's something to really mourn, because you don't want to have to rely on pharmaceuticals to help you live, you know, or to help you stay healthy. Maybe that's something that you're struggling with too. And so the blessing is that once you realize this hard change, this hard ending, once you come to terms with this and you heal this out, you grieve it out, you mourn it out, all that stuff. And of course it's all in stages, right? First you feel sad, then you feel angry, then you feel happy, then you feel emotional, then you feel angry again. It's like the stages of it. But then there's acceptance at the end of that. That's when you'll be able to crawl yourself out of the cave, out of the sewer, out of the well, out of the darkness, out of the forest, and you'll be able to get out of your own head too and come out stronger, free, like this Aquarius. Oh my gosh. Okay, what can you look forward to? I'm using my wishes deck. What can you look forward to now that you're working through this dark energy? Yeah, you got this it's like you're taking cover. It's like you're kind of like shielding yourself from going through this. You're taking cover. You're like hiding. You're like, no, I don't want to go through this. You have courage. But that's the blessing, that you're going to be more braver than you were before. This is going to test you. This is going to push you. This is going to make you stronger. Debt paid. We talked about that. Fame. Wow. People are going to actually follow your footsteps. You're paving the path. You're the Aquarius. I mean, you don't have to be an air sign to benefit from this reading, but I'm saying you're acting as if you are the star. The star loves fame, right? She's very, she's in the limelight. So people are going to be listening to your story, following your footsteps. Fame. People are definitely, wow, see the star is here again. Healing, fame, abundance. That's the Empress. So Spirit's saying you're in for a treat. Once you get through this stuff, look, you feel free. You feel like you found your dream job, your purpose, your mission, family. You'll see a new set of people who are there to support you, and you're freaking happy. You're happy. Get out of here. And wealthy. Creativity. You got a lot of freaking awesome Empress cards, by the way. Didn't she come out already? I thought the Empress came out. Maybe it came out in pile 3. Well, let's see. Empress! Aha! You got the Empress and the Star. So you're coming out as the Empress with all this energy. The abundance, the wealth, the family. You know, the pregnant energy. You know, in some cards, the Empress is pregnant. Abundant. She's abundant. She's creative. Look at that. Okay, she knows her worth, right? Her wealth. Alright, so you have safe haven here. So, yeah, justice is here too. Justice, air, Aquarius. Alright, this is what I've got for you. Hope this makes sense. You got excitement, second chance. Yes, you feel like you're down underneath being pulled. And you're like, no, I have to get up there. I have to go. I have to rise. Success. So that's what I've got for you. This is very, 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 very deep. Hope this makes sense. Let me know if it did by leaving a comment below. If you want any of these decks, like I said, there are links below too. V for vitality, life. You feel alive again. You're freed yourself. You're flying the coop. You're flying out of the Batcave. Okay, thank you for watching. You take care.